Guten Morgen, Klasse. Guten Morgen. Guten Morgen. Heute ist der 8. Oktober 2020. Heute ist Donnerstag. So hier ist der 8. Oktober. Klasse, was ist morgen? Morgen ist Freitag. Was ist übermorgen? Stimmt, es ist Samstag. Klasse, was war gestern? Ja, gestern war Mittwoch. Was war vorgestern? Stimmt, vorgestern war Dienstag. Okay, so das geht Dienstag, Mittwoch, Donnerstag, Freitag, Samstag. Okay, ausgezeichnet. Klasse. Wie ist das Wetter in Salzburg? Salzburg, Herr Dabb? Wo ist Salzburg? Salzburg, Klasse, ist in Österreich. And for those of you who don't know, Österreich is Austria. Okay, Klasse. Ist das Wetter warm, heiß oder kühl? Es ist 9 Grad, Klasse. 9 Grad ist sehr, sehr kalt. Okay, Klasse. Gibt es Regen in Salzburg? Nein, nein, nein. Ah, Herr Dabb, es gibt hier Regen. Okay, so Klasse, es regnet in Salzburg. Okay, so now we're going to be visiting, this is a website called Lidl. So Lidl is, kind of think of it like a discount everything store. They have a lot of different items here. What happens sometimes is we all know about Aldi. Aldi is a kind of a cheaper grocery store. Their business model is like they kind of shrink things down. And Lidl is very similar, but they use more like household items or sports items, just like things you need for like regular life. And in this particular case, we're looking at handball equipment. Now, if you don't know about handball, but would like to watch something really cool, go on YouTube, find yourself some handball, and see the different ways that handball is played. It is intense. It's like soccer, but with your hands in a smaller ball. So, a couple of things that you would need. Let's see if we can figure out some words and ask ourselves, is this a good price or not? All right, so what we have here is a Kempa tricot. Now, a tricot is a jersey, okay? So if you're a big soccer fan or a football fan, a tricot is the word that they use for jersey. Now, we're not going to get all the words in there because honestly, like all the extra words that they have in there are simply for just describing what it is. Sometimes the words are the brand, sometimes the words are the size, sometimes it's the dang material, you know, so there's a lot of different things going on. So the idea is that we want to look for those specific words and understand what they are. I mean, granted, we can look at the picture, we know what it is. But if we're trying to find more of that item, we might look up the brand, but we might want to look at more of the actual item. So let's see, we got a Kempa handball gecko. So gecko, again, that's like a model of some sort. Brun und blau. So again, just the colors. But a handball, it fits in your hand. It's literally just a handball. You put the ball in your hand and you throw it to each other. It's pretty cool. It looks a little bit more interesting than how I'm describing it. Then we have a Kempa Sporttasche. And notice there in parentheses, they have the sports bag. Yeah, that's there. So they have a couple different models, it looks like there. So let's look at the prices. So here's the tricot. The tricot, you can only buy it online. But look, there's what they call a rabatt. Rabatt is a rebate. Looks like 67% off. Holy cow, that was a $60 or 60 euro jersey. They marked it down to 20 euros. I don't know. What do you think? Is that a pretty good price for a euro or for a jersey or not? I think it probably is. I mean, relative to how much you could spend on that kind of stuff. This is specialized sports equipment, so usually people pay a little bit more. Let's see what else we got here. Bis zu 35%. That means up to 35% off. And so they say ab and 20 euros. So ab means from. So there's a bit of a range as far as prices go. They obviously they put the cheap one on there, so you kind of like look at it. Oh yeah, I see that. So that is newer online. That means it's only online. But from 20 euros. Now for a little ball, I mean it's about the same size in my opinion, like those like children's basketballs. I think it kind of looks like that. But it is of course like a soccer ball material on the outside, rather than the rubber. It's that leather. So the other things are over here. Now again, we see that bis zu. Okay, we know that it's up to 35% off. And then ab again, they say ab, and then we have about 20 euros. So 20 euros for like probably their cheapest model, the one that's like not selling. They're like, okay, well, we just 20 euros, we'll just get flush them out. But is 20 euros for a sports bag worth it? It depends. It depends on what you're going for. So there's a lot of stuff that we can pull from here. So like I said, this is Lidl. Okay, in the way they spell it is that Lidl.de. Okay. Let's look over on the left-hand side. Let's just see a couple other things that they have here, just so you get an idea of what Lidl does. So we have a Tierwelt. Okay, Tierwelt, there's animal stuff, okay? It literally means animal world, but we're talking like stuff for your pets. Mostly dogs, birds, and lots of dogs. Lots of dogs in Germany, in my opinion. Probably a lot of cats too, but I've seen a lot of dogs, horses sometimes. Then we've got Guthaben and Gutscheinkarten. Those are special cards, like gift cards and stuff like that. Spirituosen, that is alcohol. Weine, also alcohol. It's wine. Apparently it's a different thing than Spirituosen, of course. I guess so. Multimedia und Technik. You get the idea. That's technology things, like so there's some electronics there. And then we got also Meersport, Wintersport. Angeln is fishing. Rollsport is like rolling sports, like rollerblades, roller skates, and stuff like that. We got Sport, Messgeräte und Technik. Those are sport measuring devices and technology. So we're talking like blood pressure monitors and stuff like that. Laufen und Walking Ausrüstung. I love that. I love it when they put those English words in there. So you get the idea of what that is, right? Laufen is actually just walking as well. So, but Ausrüstung are equipments like maybe some canes or something like that. But that's all I have for you today. Hopefully you learned a little bit of something extra. Again, if you would like to visit this website, you can. It's Lidl.de. You have a wonderful, wonderful day.